Welcome to Pure Chart Trading. Right off the bat, I'm going to be honest with you. If you are looking for some strategy that hits a 90% win rate, you are in the wrong place. The two strategies that I have been using for years operate with about a 55% to 65% win rate, and they are highly profitable. If someone on social media is selling you their strategy or signals that achieve 80% or 90%, I am warning you that it is a scam, which is very widespread on the internet. In trading, you will not get rich in 2 weeks, and it will not change your life the way some 20-year-old scammer claims in every video. Trading is a long game, and it is very important to realize what is real and what is not. If you understand this and want to learn how to trade, we can look at the first trade example for today's video. If you want to learn how to trade, listen to me closely and watch my videos. In the beginning, I always look for a nice market move, and I want to see that movement create a break of structure. This is essential for me because it helps me determine which direction the market is likely to keep going. I have a nice price move here that created a break of structure. Now I can start looking for my golden zone using the Fibonacci tool and wait for a retest. If I get my specific confirmation, I will jump into the trade. Sometimes you need to watch the chart and adjust your Fibonacci tool. It is very important to find the golden zone correctly so you are not jumping into trades randomly. I have a clear and clean confirmation here, which means my setup is valid and I am definitely entering the trade. I always watch the candle reaction when it returns to my golden zone, and if no candle body closes inside the zone, that is a clean signal for me. I will set a 1% risk and a 2% reward and let the trade run. While this trade is hitting TP or SL, I want to tell you that you can watch my videos regularly every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hit that subscribe and like button so you don't miss the next video. So I don't forget, take a close look at exactly how I have my stop loss set up. Under no circumstances do I recommend setting it any other way than I do. You must always follow this process. My basic rule is, if the price goes at least 75% of the way to my TP, at that moment I move my SL to break even to avoid an unnecessary loss in case the market turns against me before reaching take profit. So this trade is already risk-free and I will let it run until the end. Our first setup today hit take profit without any issues, which means a profit of 2% of my capital. If you like my strategy and would love to see a 1-hour video where I describe every single step exactly and break down the whole strategy into the smallest details, write down in the comments that you'd like to see a video like that. I believe that you will learn how to trade very easily through my videos, and if these videos help even just one of you, I will be proud and happy that my videos make sense since my channel is educational. I have 3 more examples ready for today's video, so we can jump into them, and I will show you the final result at the end of the video. I keep following the exact same process over and over, so I am waiting for a nice price move that will create a break of structure. If you are wondering why I keep showing the same thing, I will explain it to you right now. My channel is educational and I show these trades so you can learn how to look for zones, how to set your SL and TP, and how the market actually works. Trading is boring and you must consistently apply the same process. Only then will you become one of the winners. As you can see, the price is in an overall uptrend and has created a nice move and also a break of structure. Now I can mark it and start looking for my golden zone with the Fibonacci tool. When I find it and the price makes a return test and I get confirmation, I will jump into the trade no matter what. Always pay attention to exactly how I look for the Fibonacci golden zone so you can learn to apply it yourself. The price returned to retest my golden zone, just touched it, and immediately reversed, which means a clean confirmation for me and I am entering the trade. My setup meets every single step of my process. I will set a 1% risk and a 2% reward, and we will see what result this specific example achieves. Don't forget that you can watch my videos 3 times a week, so hit that subscribe and like button. If you write something interesting for me in the comments, I will reply because I read all of them. I only move my SL if the price covers at least 75% of my TP, so this trade is currently still carrying a risk of loss. In a moment, we will find out if the market gives me a chance for at least a risk-free trade, or if I get hit with a stop loss. What do you think? How is this trade going to end? I just hit a stop loss on the second trade of today's video, which means a minus 1% loss of my capital. Despite that, I am still in profit since the first trade hit take profit. I must warn you that in trading, you cannot judge your strategy based on a single trade. You have to look at the big picture and maintain profitable results over the long run. That is the only way you will achieve anything. Would you be angry if you lost 40 out of a series of 100 trades? Think about that, and in the meantime, I will show you another one of my prepared examples, and we will add everything up at the end of the video. As always, I am waiting again for a clear market move, and I want to see a break of structure. Regardless of whether I lost or won the previous trade, you must always follow the exact same process and never change it based on how you feel, whether you are angry today or if you lost 4 trades in a row before this. The market is trying to continue the uptrend, and it showed me a clear move and created a break of structure. Now I can look for my golden zone with the Fibonacci tool and wait for the price return and clean confirmation. If that happens, I will jump into the trade. If it doesn't happen, I will skip the trade and look for another one. And here we go again. The price returned to my golden zone, and I got the perfectly clean confirmation that I always look for when using my Fibonacci strategy. For me, this means only one thing: I am jumping into the trade. I will set a 1% risk and a 2% reward like always and let the trade run. This was a perfect example that if you were stressed out from the previous trade and didn't open this one because you were scared of losing again, you would have missed this beautiful trade. You cannot think about what happened before, you have to think about what comes next. It is a real shame that in live trading, you only find a setup like this once in a while, and most of the time the market just jumps up and down. But on the bright side, at least now you saw with your own eyes that you can actually get a setup like this. I have one last example ready for today's video, so I am going to show it to you, and at the end of the video, you will find out the total result of today's trading. Hit that like and subscribe button so you can see more new videos next time. If you already know my process, then you definitely know that at this moment, I am waiting for a clear price move, and I want to see a break of structure created. I am trying to teach you how to look at the chart the right way so you can trade without any special indicators or paid signals and Discord groups. While I was talking, the market created a break of structure and showed me which direction it could keep going. I will mark everything and start looking for my golden zone using the Fibonacci tool. I hope you are watching the process closely so you know exactly how to look for the Fibonacci golden zone. The price returned to my golden zone and gave me a clean confirmation. It wicked out of the zone, created a doji candle, and the following candle gave me a signal that the price is likely to bounce. It is very important that no candle closed with its body inside my golden zone. At this moment, I will set a 1% risk and a 2% reward, and we will see what result my last setup for today's video achieves. Even though it looked like this setup would work out after opening the trade, the market had a different plan. Don't forget that no strategy works 100% of the time, and trading is all about predictability and probability. It is normal to lose a trade, and it is completely normal to lose even 5 trades in a row. That is real trading, and if someone tells you otherwise, you should think about it and remember what I told you. Now the time has come to add everything up. In today's video, I hit take profit twice and stop loss twice, which means that despite the losses, I am up 2% of my capital overall. If you like my videos and want to trade this way too, watch my next videos, and I believe you will be able to learn it pretty easily. Subscribe.